Rambam exhorts us to take the middle path, that happy medium, for all of our character traits. We shouldn't be too stingy, we shouldn't waste all of our money, we should be in the middle. Except for one character trait, and that's the character trait of kas, anger. A person should distance himself from anger totally. He should be on the total extreme away from anger. Why is that? What is so bad about the midah of kas? We find in the Parsha an interesting pasuk. It says, "Vatal hatzvardea v'techas et eretz Mitzrayim." The frog, in singular, rose up and covered the land of Mitzrayim. And of course, the simple interpretation is just that the species called the frog covered it. But Rashi, quoting the Midrash, picks up on that language, that singular language. Why did it say one frog? Because really it was just one frog. It was one giant frog that was created. But the Mitzrim, when they saw that frog, they hit it and it split. And they kept hitting it and it split more and more and more until the entire land of Mitzrayim was covered in frogs. What's that Midrash coming to tell us? The Stipler, one of the great Gedolim of the last generation, explains that the Midrash is coming to tell us that had they just left that one frog, it would have been a big problem, but it would have been one big problem. They could have caged it. They could have made a zoo out of it. What did they do? They got angry with it. They hit it, and they hit it again. And the more they hit it, they made the problem worse and worse. But nonetheless, defying logic, they just kept hitting it, and creating bigger and bigger problems. And that's really what the midah of kas does to us. It takes us out of logic, and it just makes us get angry, and we do things that are worse and worse, and we dig our holes deeper and deeper. When a person is angry with someone, he yells at him, and the other person yells back, and they just escalate and escalate until you have a huge problem. Even though logic would dictate that you should just distance yourself from the anger and allow things to calm down, and then you wouldn't have to be dealing with a bigger problem. And that's the issue with kas, that it just takes us out of our logic, and we are overcome with our kas. And that's what I think Chazal mean when they say, Balidei kas, balidei ta'ut. Person comes to kas, he comes to make mistakes, because he's no longer acting with logic, he's acting with an emotion which he can't control. So let's try to distance ourselves from that anger, and if we do feel angry, everyone feels angry at some point, but not to make decisions based on anger. We should allow ourselves to relax, and then when cooler heads prevail, that's when we should make our decisions. Shabbat Shalom.